Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about somebody that misses you. It does imply a no contact situation because we have I saved your text and messages, but we also have a sense of kind of like confusion here, right? This person is inspired by you. They are seeing things in a different way, right? You've shared your perspective and it's altered theirs in some way. But as much as they feel like they've seen who you are and that has inspired them, they don't necessarily feel confident in terms of reading the situation and knowing what you want. So there's a question here that they don't feel like they can ask. Hi there, Tiana. Hello, Isaias. How are we doing? Let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. Or a lot. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Oh, that's so much. Okay, I feel like this person has a lot to say. Let's see what we've got. I think since we have a couple of new decks, you're just going to have to deal with me. I want to use some more of the new ones. This is called the Love Tarot. Very similar in terms of having kind of like insight into somebody's thoughts, right? Just like the hidden truth. Okay. So we have somebody else getting into your business, okay? Hello there, Nancy. How we doing? Others' opinions. I feel bound by my culture and my family's beliefs on how I should live my life. I'm working towards breaking free from limiting myself based on their beliefs. And then we have my kids. I want to have a family with you. I know you'd be an amazing parent, and I dream of the day I can experience raising a family together. So they're thinking about the future with you, but they're not sure if that's something you're on board with. They're not sure if that's something you're interested in, right? All right, let's go with, we're going to go with the Golden Art Nouveau. Happy Friday. Happy tutu. I hope you're wearing a tutu. Or at least that you have some fun plans for the weekend, you know? Oof. I want one more. We've got the Emperor, the Ten of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. So here's what we have. You can see the person who's in the Ten of Swords in the middle. He's wearing red, right? Just like that Emperor is. This Emperor, let's not get too focused on gender, but this Emperor is the one that is feeling a little bit lost right now. There's something that's happened. It doesn't necessarily have to be an event that happened between the two of you. In other words, it doesn't have to be an argument between the two of you. But there's something here that caused an ending. And this person is very upset about it. And then the Nine of Pentacles is the other energy, right? The other person in this pair, the love interest. And I think it's maybe causing some issues for this Emperor that their love interest has been able to go through this ending and pick themselves up, brush themselves off, and keep walking. It's like this person's invincible, and the Emperor is still kind of trying to figure things out, right? We have the Star, Ten of Cups in the reverse, Four of Pentacles. So remember we had the You Inspire Me card. That's very clearly tied to our Star card here, which is coming up next to the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like these two are the same energy. It doesn't have to be a female, but this is somebody that is considered to be pretty independent or attractive. There are other people that want to pursue this person, but they're there's a wisdom here. Something about this person, we'll call them a star. Something about this star enabled them to walk away because I think they figured out, you know what, this culture difference, this other people's opinions, this is going to be an issue that I can't influence. Emperor needs to stand up and deal with it, or I got to keep moving, right? And this Ten of Cups in the reverse indicates an unhappiness or a discontent in the living situation or in the living environment for this Emperor. And with the Four of Pentacles, this could be a living arrangement that is meant to not last forever, but helps them save money. So maybe they're living with their ex, maybe they're living with their family, maybe they're living at a distance. But whatever this is, they are realizing there's an issue here in terms of their environment, the people they hang around, the people who give them advice, and how comfortable they feel talking to this star individual. So there might be a little bit of like intimidation or frustration in terms of how they communicate their emotions. That might not be something they're super comfortable with, right? A fur baby definitely counts, Tiana. Wow. What? Magician, Empress, Ace of Wands. Well, our Nine of Pentacles, which many would say is pre-Empress energy, has healed or has taken the right steps to protect their happiness in such a way that they have elevated to Empress. Now, this is interesting because our first character is the Emperor, and those are divine counterparts. So it would make sense if there's a very strong tie between these two. They have a similar destiny. But what I was really taken aback by is in each of these three pictures, and of course also the Emperor, we have somebody holding a wand. We'll call it that since we're wicked wands, right? Because it's a little bit different everywhere. But this one obviously is an actual wand. We have somebody taking control of the situation, and that doesn't necessarily mean forcing the outcome they want, right? This is somebody saying, I can control the controllables. I know what I can do. I know what resources I have available to me. I'm going to do right by myself and find this happiness where it may lie. So it seems like a very positive way to handle this ending, right? Somebody's not letting it control them or put them into like a depressive or into a depression, I suppose I should just say. So we have the Hanged Man, the Hierophant, and the Ace of Cups. There was something that really held this Emperor back, some belief or perspective on life, approach to life. For me, it's coming through as not trusting people. Could be not trusting a specific kind of person. Maybe you have different religions, maybe you have different races and whatever. There's some sort of question of how different you are, right? Could be an age gap, could be anything. But we have somebody that is realizing what they really believe in and differentiating from what they've just been taught or expected to believe, right? And this has led them to understand that they need to be more open where it concerns love and consider how they communicate with people that they feel are special, right? Hello there, Carrie. How are you doing? This feels like somebody appreciating that when you come from a place of fear, there are different results than when you come from a place of love. So it's like I saw somebody else on a different level, a different plane, because they're made of love, you know, love and light, whatever you want to say, right? They saw a different kind of person in this Empress, and it's inspiring them to look at a romantic connection in a different light. Let's get a few from the Fairy Lenormand. Number 18 and number 26. The dog and the book. So the book is often indicative of secrets, right? And I feel like this pair is meant to say, I feel like maybe for the first time or the first time in a very long time that I found somebody that I can trust. I found somebody that I could actually let in. So we have somebody that's deciding it's time to be more honest and open with people that they're interested in. This is the Kipper. Number 19, number 17, Coffin and Gift in the reverse. This person wants to start a life with you. Yes, I know what I did resulted in an ending. I know that I rejected a blessing or didn't demonstrate or communicate how I actually felt. But interesting, we have the number 18 again. We have 17, 18, 19. Or sorry, 17, 18, 19. Then we also have 21. Child and family room. You don't pick up on the family vibes from this pair. I don't know what would do that for you. Now, the child card can represent a new beginning. And I do feel like that's part of what we're talking about because we have the Ace of Wands. So this person is very focused on identifying what they envision with you and finding a way to communicate that in hopes that it's what you're picturing as well or what you want as well. So I think for many of you, this person is first and foremost trying to find a way to work towards living together. This is the Romance Angel Oracle. All right, so I don't know if you're just like Jack Nicholson from As Good as It Gets, but the universe is telling you, Emperor, it's time to flirt. It's time to put yourself out there. It's time to, I don't know, make out. Flirt. Just, enjoy that playful energy. Make it a little bit more clear that you're interested. Somebody's holding back here and you're being told it's enough of that. And yes, this is your soulmate. So there's a reason you're pulled to each other, right? Let's go with, this is the Black Tarot. King of Cups. Six of Spheres, which is the Six of Pentacles. And the Seven of Spheres in the reverse. I think there's a realization or greater understanding that when you invest in somebody that you care about, or when you invest in a romantic relationship, things go better. And they may have had a little bit of difficulty actually investing in others or putting themselves into kind of a vulnerable place with other people. So it looks to me like we have somebody accepting either I'm lonely and I don't let anybody in for my whole life, or I figure out how to trust people and try it out. Five of Cups in the reverse. Page of Swords in the reverse. Page of Wands. This person's trying to figure out this information, what you want, without having to talk to you. This person is ready to build something with you, and yet they find it a little bit intimidating to put it all out on the table without just like a little bit of a hint, just a little hint on what you're thinking. So I feel like they have spoken with somebody else that might know you ahead of whenever they reach out to you, because they want to be just like a little bit, like they need just a little bit of confidence or hope. Hello there, Paul. How are you doing? Exactly. All right, we've got the Sun. I like seeing that again. All right, and Eight of Spheres, which is the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Page of Spheres. They get it. Whoever you are, I'm proud of you. This is why you came out as the Emperor. You have figured out some wisdom here because of this ending. So even if it might have been painful, or uncomfortable, or like disruptive, it's a big deal for your life in terms of getting you on the right path and making sure you experience life to its fullest. I do really feel like you've learned a lesson here, and you're letting go of the need to keep people away, you're seeing, or like kind of equating being able to trust somebody and being open to people as the way you can actually find the kind of happiness in movies, right? That kind of thing. Temperance in the reverse. Hanged Man in the reverse. Ten of Cups. So, whatever this ending was, whatever caused a little bit of no contact, a little separation, it's exactly what the doctor ordered, okay? Because this instability helps this person realize that their habits or patterns in the past towards love really only got them nowhere, right? Or got them stuck. They don't want to sabotage the situation anymore, because it's like, if I saved your texts and messages just so I could relive our conversations, there's a little bit of a hint of, I'd really like to see you again. I'd really like to be with you again. I miss you. This person doesn't want to risk actually ending this connection because they treat it the way they've treated things in the past. The Ten of Cups, with those cups all stacked up nicely like that, like a house of cards, kind of makes me feel like somebody realizes what kind of a foundation is necessary for that Ace of Cups, right? That offer to come through, or for that connection to have a chance. This is the Santa Muerte. Three of Wands in the reverse, Queen of Wands in the reverse, Ten of Swords. All right, so here's our problem in terms of somebody else's opinion, right? We got a person who's real good at procrastinating or keeping people away, right? With the Queen of Wands in the reverse, what I'm getting is a very like basically I'm all in it for myself. I'm not going to consider other people. I'm not going to like sacrifice something that I need for somebody that isn't that great, but they're just excusing their own selfishness. So this could be a family member, an ex, a friend that maybe they room with. There is definitely like a lot of contact or seeing each other, whoever this person is, and they're prickly. They don't like to let people in. This is the reason why this emperor has had to change their perspective. They had their own ending, and that's what kind of taught or informed this emperor what their approach to love should be. So we might have, like, for example, a mother that was really upset with how their love life went, teaching their child to be uncaring or unloving or not trusting, right? We have the Two of Wands. Page of Wands. Strength in the reverse. Oh, I was looking so good there for a second. This person is typing messages and deleting them. They're really struggling on how to approach this communication, when it makes sense. Should it be a long message, a short message? Should they try to get everything out at once so that you get the gist before saying, like, I don't want to hear anything, you know, like there's still a little bit of insecurity here. So if you resonate with the Emperor, talk yourself up, you know? I just saw you talking to me, which is not really the right mode for like a love conversation. But dude's talking to himself in the mirror, right? Like amping himself up. Shit, maybe that'll work for you, you know? Maybe. All right, this is the Gilded Reverie. That's all right. We all do sometimes, yeah. Number 39, the dice. Number 13, the child. Same card. And number 16, I think this is the stars. Yeah. So if you're resonating with this Emperor energy and you're trying to figure out what this person wants and you feel like you really are pulled towards trying for a second chance here, maybe what you need to do is like flip a coin or throw a dart or roll a dice. Like there's something here about you kind of alleviating your anxiety by letting something else decide when you reach out. The 13 child card, again, a reference towards this person feeling like you could be who they want to have a family with. For others of you, this is more so saying, I really want this new beginning. And the star card makes me feel like that goal of being with you or having a house with you, having a hobby farm with you, whatever it is, this is their guidance right now. It's helping them make decisions because they want to be in the right place at the right time, right? So good stuff. All right, let's get a few from a spiritual AF deck and then we'll call it a day. Drink water and mind your own fucking business. I know I could drink more water. How about you? Ancient proverb: if you meet more than 2 assholes a day, you're it. I think this is towards that Queen of Wands in the reverse, who seems to be very very hesitant to trust anyone. Think twice before you give up. You know, sometimes you don't need to care what other people think. I feel like that's for the Emperor. Somebody wants to judge you on you being happy in a healthy relationship. Yeah, they can just shut up. I ain't got time for that. If you can't be happy for me when I'm happy, then this ain't mathin'. You know? We have stop stressing over shitty AF people. All right, so prioritize. Who are the people that really matter to you and do right by them instead of, prioritizing people that maybe are a little bit less loving or caring. I hope you enjoyed the reading today. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes and the great chat. Love you all. And I hope to see you on the next reading. Bye, guys.